Welcome back to another weather discussion. We're going to be talking about weather coming up and what we can see for today. So we'll start over here in the west coast. We have a pretty good storm around here that's bringing some snow to Idaho and some Oregon mountains. And if we look over here, we have and it just got updated, but we have a winter weather advisory for the Sierra Nevadas in California. There is a storm coming, and if we take a look here, there is accumulations of 12 to 18 inches. So the snow drought in the Sierra Nevadas will resume with some good snow, but Utah, it looks like over here in the Rocky Mountain area, it will still be low elevation snow until these storms move in. So if we take a look over here, there is fire weather for today and tomorrow for the corners of Wyoming and Nebraska. And then there's also down here in the Oklahoma Peninsula, or Panhandle, Panhandle, and the North Texas. So if we take a look and we go to the fire outlook, you can see here that the day one outlook is just an elevated fire risk. But then tomorrow, there'll be some critical fire risk for down here in Oklahoma and Texas and New Mexico. And then the elevated risk continues up here. If we take a look at the CPC temperature outlook, it looks like, let's remove my markings. It looks like the West Coast will be going into a cool zone, and the warm zone that was just over the West Coast is moving this way, melting all the snow that just came in a few weeks ago. So we look at that, and then we look at 8 to 14 day outlook. It looks about the same. Cold still in the West Coast, and then the warmth will continue towards the east. If we look at the 3 to 4 week outlook, we have a pretty good ridge up here in the south for warmth, and a little cold up here in the north. The south is expected to be a little bit more stormy as we move into spring, but at the moment it's going to be warming up from all the snow they've been getting. Now let's take a look at the categorical outlooks today. We have a general risk up here in the Oregon and Washington coast due to the storm. So there's going to be some general thunderstorms that hit this area. Nothing too major. The day two has nothing, so won't be that bad. Day 3, however, we have some general thunderstorms down here in Texas and in the Central California. So Central California especially, they've been without any rain for a month now, and so the rain is coming back, as it is for the Oregon coast as well. And then if we go to the snow amount, go to day 1, of course, we can see that there is, there we go. You can see that there is a major risk down here for some snow in Oregon, and as we move further into it, the Sierra Nevadas start getting included, especially as we move forward more. We look at the day 1 to 3 outlooks, we can see that there is a moderate risk to actually in Mammoth Mountain. There's a major risk for some snow. Doesn't look that bad, but we will see as the radar comes in closer. And that is mostly it for now. It's not much to talk about unless we talk about the East Coast cold weather we got over there. So not much over here to do in the East Coast, just some cold as this storm moves off the land and into the Atlantic. Now if we take a look at the traffic cameras, I'm going to take a look over here. This load. Yes, it will. So you can see that all the snow. It's pretty cold there, as you can see. And if we go over here to the west coast, let's just pick some, and we'll just pick this one right here. See if it'll, yeah. So it's pretty actually hazy and foggy. There was some fog advisories issued for this area last night. So the fog has been sticking around while this high pressure continues to stick around in California. But that looks like it will be returning to normal conditions of patterns as we move forward into the month. So that's all the weather talk that I have. We have some Canadian special weather statements over here, and some freezing rain over here in Saskatchewan and Manitoba, as well as some blizzard warnings in Yukon, but that's about it. So we should hopefully be going live this Friday to cover the storms that could be moving into the California coast and over here, as there are some signals for some weather as we move in due to this warmth that is sitting over here. But for right now, it doesn't look that very interesting for this region. Maybe just some fire weather. As of yesterday, we did have a fire in Wyoming over here, and there was a immediate evacuation sent. So that's it. The Discord link to join our Discord will be down in the description, and stay tuned for some more videos.